He just didn't care. It was like he knew they weren't going to hit him. It was weird.
It's like fearless, but
Fearless, but like setting the tone like,
yeah,
I'm not running from these fucking people.
yeah,
And that's the way he was. And then you'd watch Barrett move like on the target. We'd get right up there. We'd start to do the assault, and you'd watch him go, and it looked like a ninja, like gliding across ninjas on ice. That's what it looked like.
ninjas on ice.
Watching him move around this target, you're like, God damn, dude. So a lot of the way I move around the house, I stole from him. Like the way I move is the way he moved, and yeah, it's one of the high points of being able to mirror people. You just sit there and watch them over and over and over. How they articulate their feet, how they generate force into the ground, the snap presentations, all the different stuff. Like once you see it, I can do that. I can do that. I just have to watch it more. I have to watch it more, and then just try to recreate it. And then when you and him start moving together, it's like we're just flowing.
That's a ballet,
Dude.
It's so fascinating from the outside looking in. All the small minutiae of define little details, like walking and gliding on surface, and all these things that people overlook. It's like, oh, wow, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to do it to where it becomes second nature, to where you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
So the way I walk is the way I walk when I do CQB. That's the way I move. I sink my stance. I keep my feet low to the ground, heel toe. I feathered approach, so I don't make a bunch of noise.
Mm-hmm.
Stole that from him. It's like I don't need to be stomping around this house. I don't need to be doing that. I need to be quiet.
Yeah.
I need to be in control of all the decimals I create.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put that pearl in your back pocket. Okay. Why? This is why. Oh. Oh. Okay. Because they're humans and they have ears and they can hear you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh. Well, what happens if they hear bumping at night? Well, what would you do? I'd get out of my bed, I'd go crack my front door and take a peek. So will they. Oh. Okay. And then we talking about locking on the target and all these different things. Like everything, when he would give you the why, it's like a Post-it note. You're like, such a simple concept. Like, why are we not picking that up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just need one person. Once they drop it, everybody gets it. And you're like, that all made sense. Everybody tracking on that? Like, uh-huh. And then you just execute. It's great, dude.
Dude, the light bulb moments must have been insane.
I've never had more light bulb moments than being surrounded by Barrett.
Yeah.
Ever. Everything he said. You're like, I mean, it's no different than Jordan Peterson. Like, when he says a couple things, like Andrew Huberman, you're like, that's the most logical thing I've ever heard. Yeah. Because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It is true. Now just live it. Now just pretend like it's the only thing inside of your orbit. Okay? Well, how do you do that? Compartmentalize everything else that isn't. How do you do that? Practice. Okay? And then he just would. You'd see it. I mean, he's got such a cool story, and I'm going to ask him if he'll come in here and sit down and do a talk, because I think the dudes on Patreon or whatever would learn so much. Like, not even talking tactics, like talking mindset development. And that's a universal mindset application.
Yep.
If you're a banker, a baker, an entrepreneur, a cop, a fireman, an NFL, NHL player, his mindset installs work for everybody. It makes you that 1% better every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the third deployment. After you guys got iced, you went to Bakuba.
Yep.
Tempo was high.
Tempo was high. And then a lot of learning curves. Like the CV22s, the Ospreys were new on board, so we had to do the whole training cycle with those guys. I was a team leader at the time. I had a Mustang officer that I was working under named Corey. Loved him. I'd done 2 platoons with him. He was on that same one with Jay Redmond, so he had fleeted up. And, learning curves. Shit you don't know. I'm brand new. I'm a Hearst cast master. I'm controlling fast ropes and rappelling. We've got to get them all qualled up. And we're doing elevators with the CV22s.
Mm-hmm.
The rotor wash is so crazy when it blows out of the back of there. And anybody who's ever been on a CV22, you can attest this. We couldn't figure out how much weight to put into the bottom of the bag. Because when you actually drop the rope, the rotor wash would blow the rope out, and then it would go down. So your first initial push until you got to get on the rope, you would have to swing your legs out all the way and hook the rope, and then start to slide, and your weight would pull it down. And don't quote me directly, I thought we had to put 120 pounds in the bottom of the rope to get it to go straight vertical.
Keep it from blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, those things were sketchy, dude. I think that was their first operational deployment. Was it 2008, 2009? I think it was their first operational deployment to Iraq. And, a lot of them, they flew in the blind. They didn't, I thought they took a mix between MH-53 pilots from the Marine Corps and C-130 pilots and put them both together in the seat. So the helo pilot would lift it off. They'd hand controls over to the AC-130 guys. They would take it off. But, I mean, some of this stuff, dude, like when you would give them a grid and they're going to land, if you're on that grid, they're going to land on top of you. They're in the blind. From 80 feet coming down, they're in the blind. Yeah, man. So, I mean, it's very different from us. We're used to 47s and Blackhawks and some other stuff. And so, I mean, when those guys drop the door down, they do it within 6 feet of you. They drop it down, you jump on the bird, you take off. 22 is very different. They're coming directly on top of you. So the first couple times we're sitting there, set up for the helos to come in, and you're watching them come down, and the rotor wash is just so, I mean, you can't see shit. And nobody's wearing eye pro. I mean, we finally got to the point where we clip on the back of our helmet and put them on for a minute, but it's a total brownout. You can't see shit. And you finally get a clearance, and they're 25 feet above you. They're going to land on you. It's like, scatter! We'd all blow out. That thing lands. Now we're trying to come back in. And the way the propellers are, it looks like they have a little bit of forward throw to them. So the propeller wash coming off the backside is so strong, you basically have to jump through the rotor wash to get in line with the ramp and then run in. You'll watch guys try to crawl through this rotor wash, and they can't do it, especially if they're light guys. I mean, it's really kicking up a lot of shit. So we'd be able to use those, and I remember flying on one of these targets. You clip an ICS, you're talking to the crew chiefs, you're hearing the pilots, and I only did it a handful of times. I unplugged my very first time. It scared the absolute shit out of me. It's like, ting, 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 ting. He comes over, he's like, Bill, what the fuck is that? He's like, I don't know. Johnny, check it out. He's like, oh, fuck, got a lot of vibrations and pedals. Like, I just unplug him, like, fuck this. Nope, just sit back and like, what's going on? Don't worry about it. Just wait. I mean, it was sketchy, dude. And we were on those things a lot, man. So we'd have TF-160 come in, they do cycles through, get to fly with those guys for a little bit. And it was so cool to see guys at that level. The guys at 22, now the guys that fly CV22s are fucking awesome. They have so much experience now. They're so much better than they were in 2008-9. But when you see the guys from the 160 that flies, guys like Al Mack and those dudes, it's at a different level. Like, it's hard to quantify until you've been around it. It's like, that guy flying that is Tom Brady. Tom Brady's flying your fucking helicopter tonight. Like, nobody's got more flight hours, nobody's got more combat experience, nobody's done more heroic shit than that dude, and he's flying you tonight. Guess we don't have to worry about the flight in. Jesus, take the wheel, baby. Like, you got it. Well, I'm throwing in Copenhagen, I'm pissing in bottles in the back here. I'm not even thinking about it. Vice, getting into a newer airframe. Now it's like, anxiety is spiked. Now we got to get on and actually do the thing.
And I'm sure at that point, you guys have heard all the stories of the 22s malfunctioning.
Yeah. It's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to drive through IED Alley, or you want to jump on this sketchy ass bird and try to land somewhere? It's like, let's take the sketchy bird. Let's do that.
And how was that driving through the alley?
It's nerve wracking, dude.
Yeah.
It just is, man. Like, nobody wants to get blown up. You just don't. But then you see the SIG acts and just how many guys are getting hit by them, and every day you'd pull up, like, all the significant activity, how many IEDs, how many people were killed, how many guys were severely wounded and all that stuff, and you look at it and you're like, shit, that's our same route. They're like, Can't do anything for it, dude.
Can't combat it?
You can with some electronic measures, but a lot of these guys are doing command detonated. Yeah. So they're watching you from 300 yards, and they've got some kind of marking system. They're right when you cross it, they hit it. The delay, they know where you'll be, and then they smack you. So if they're doing remote, there's nothing you can do, dude. I mean, you can try to jam it, whatever you're going to do, but a lot of times they're really, really smart. They'll go to a pressure plate, they'll bury it on the surface level of the ground, tires roll over it, whoa. And just got really lucky.
Because that was pretty prevalent.
Oh, Iraq was terrible for it. Yeah. I never hit any in Afghanistan, same thing. But, I mean, I've talked to guys that were saying I'm trying to think of Helmand province. Like, that was the Wild West out there. And apparently they were riddled with IEDs. I never hit any, thank God. But when you talk to Jay, like, it was bad, man. It was bad. The IEDs, it's one of those things like you can't control. And if you sit there and obsess over it long enough, choose away your confidence. And then it becomes the only thing you're thinking about. No, I'm not thinking about the target, how many people are in there, how many
Focusing on
windows,
that
where the
thing.
doors. I'm thinking about, God, if I get blown up right now, what are we going to do? Like, I want that out of my mind. All I want to think about is actions on the objective. And I know that's fucked up, but for me, it had to be that way. Like, I don't want anything taking up bandwidth except for this. This is the only thing I can't affect. I can't affect the drive-in. I can't drive the thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't get upstairs and do a magic rain dance or pray to the 7 gods that I'm not going to hit this IED. Like, we're in the back and just studying GRGs. All the pictures all the guys were going after, all the phrases you got to be able to say in Arabic or whatever you're doing. It's like, I'm just rehearsing that. Trying to get the plan together, head counts, and who's got specialty equipment, or the ladders extended, breaching charges prepped, like all the different stuff. That's what I want to be thinking about, not, God, I hope I don't hit an ID. I just compartmentalize it. Just don't think about it. Bury it way down and stack new fresh material on top of that I have to sift through.